all of the people that helped make this camp go. And, of course, you for giving us charge over your kids for the last 4 days. Here we go. Jerica's going to run us a pattern. Comes a little wide around the first one, but good form. Look at her form. Bends him around that second one. Looks at the third one. Look at where you want to go. Pulls him around. Now we're to my favorite part. Home, home, home. This way can make up some time. And that was a good run. Thank you, Jerica. She's been barrel and pole racing for 10 years, so that tells you when she started. When she was 4, is that correct math? No, just kidding. 5. My horse's name is Dolly. Here she comes. Gonna check him down, pull him around. A little wide on the first one, but we're looking at the second one. Good, tight around the second one. Looking at that third one. Watch that horse look. He knows what's coming up and around. Now we can spur him home. Colorado cowgirl, veteran camper, daughter of world famous team leader and rabble rouser Vonnie Valdez, who is in the stands right over there. She had to come incognito because she was afraid that Albert would see her here and a trick war would break out. Here we come, Megan. Oh, around that first one, looking at the second, pulls him around, bends him around in a good tight circle, looks at that third one. Oh, a little wide on the third one, but here we come. Spur him home, spur him home. Get every 10th you can get. Good run, Megan, good run. Horse's name is Fancy. It's her first year of rodeo. And even riding in general, her bio says. The first year for riding and rodeo Bible camp. So keep that in mind as we watch this barrel pattern here. She likes to play basketball and volleyball. In the future, she wants to be an equine veterinarian or own her own ranch. Here she comes. Wow. First year of doing this, and look at this. Looks at that second barrel, checks him around. We got us a good run going. Looking at that third one. A little bit wide, but bends him back in tight. And here we go. Home, home. Good job. Good run. 21-4. Chevy, the first line on her bio says, "No, I wasn't named after the truck." Good thing. Huh? That'd be a bummer to be called Dodge or something like that if you were a girl. So, you know, Chevy's good. She's 8 years old. Been working with her horse for about a month now. She doesn't know a thing about the barrels, the horse doesn't, so her goal is just to make a clean run. 14, it says? Chevy's 14, the horse is 8. Oh, okay. All right. See, got to keep me squared away. You know, writing these bios is a little tricky. All right. Well, her goal was to do a clean run. Did she achieve her goal? I think she did. Let's pay her off. Is that right? Have I got the order correct?
Yep. There she comes. Surely you can tell us a story about Jackie.
I don't have a bio on Jackie, but I know a little bit about Jackie. She's from Walsenburg, Colorado now. She is the darling of the Feed Store Church in Veta. She's going to make a very deliberate run with this horse. Oh, pull her around a little, Jackie. There we go. Jackie is involved in all kinds of 4-H activities, or has been. last time, and here we go. Gonna make just a controlled run over the timeline, get a qualified time, and there it is, as Clancy flags her. 42, says she's 13. She lives in Pritchett. Been riding horses since she was very little, around 5 or 6 years old, it says. Poles and barrels are her event. That's what she wanted to do here at camp, get a little instruction. Looks to me like she knows what she's doing. Here we go. Looking at barrel number 2. Spins him around, looking at barrel number 3. I think this horse has done this a time or two. Wow, look at him tied around number 3, and here we come home. And a qualified time. 1990. Williams, you're up. Grace Ames on deck, Elizabeth Martino in the hole. Sierra checks him down and comes around. Oh, snagged one barrel, but we're going to go make a clean one the rest of the run. Really tight pattern. She likes horses in basketball. She's been with this horse only 5 months. So the horse is learning what he's doing. Learning to get used to Sierra, I'm sorry. Grace is Veta, Colorado cowgirl. 15 years old. Only her 3rd time in rodeo. Getting him around number 1, looking at number 2. Trying to keep in her mind all the form and all of the things that she's been taught here about how to relate to her horse and transfer those commands down to him. Here he comes. Now we can make up some time. Home. Pueblo, Colorado. She's riding a horse called Snoopy, and he's 13 years old. But Elizabeth turns 13 on the 19th, so they'll both be 13. See, I'm not too tired to do math. I don't care what anybody says. Hey, I didn't say about right, okay? I just said do math. Oh, we see the form. Low hands, both hands on the reins. Oh, the horse says, are we done yet? But Elizabeth says, no, not yet. Important thing is we don't let the horse break the pattern no matter what. No matter how far he strays, he has to do the pattern so he learns what it is. Oh, wrong way around the barrel. Run through it again. There we go. There we go. That's how everybody learns, horses and students. Now we're going to go for barrel number 3. Horse is already looking at it. He says, I think I remember this part. Around the end. There we go. Now we can go home. Good job. Way to go, Elizabeth. Courtney Logan. Courtney. Daughter of Ann and Brent Logan. She's 17 years old. Whoa, here we go. We're going to make some time. Looking at barrel number 2. Bends that old pony around. Looking at barrel number 3. Oh, a little wide, but here we go. We're going to make up some tenths. Home.